It now gives me great pleasure to introduce our guest speaker, Mr. Abu Saleh Adis Luqman Naudi, to give our speech. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. After hearing this poetry from Ahmad al-Razi, I feel myself speechless. So let me begin. First of all, request you, he didn't receive enough applause for his innovative work. That was wonderful. And I will begin with a few lines from the same poetry. إن في الظفرة ترى المكارم هنا تكلمت العقول بلغة الإبداع الظفرة دار العباقرة والكرام. MashaAllah. So, as I said, I am almost speechless, and I'm not prepared anything in writing, but a lot of ideas flooded since Mr. David requested me, requested me to speak on this occasion. Because I remembered 40 years ago, exactly 40 years ago, 1982, I graduated. And that time, it was a very poorly funded school. And all these memories came to me. But what I would like to share, that time I defined graduation. The word graduation in Urdu and Arabic, in India is said faraghat. In Arabic, al-faragh. The one who graduates is called farighu tahsil, that who has completed a tahsil al-ilmi, the learning process. I was the person who assigned to speak, deliver a valedictory speech. So I said, for me, this is not a graduation day, this is a preparation day for the real life of learning. And I'm still committed to that. I want to share that message. And with that, to begin with, this idea that to take the completion of learning, which is commonly considered this phase of life, is basically a start of a new phase of life, which is more challenging, wider, and full of unexpected issues, unexpected challenges. So you have to be prepared to do the best expected of you under unexpected circumstances. The same period, I defined education in that lecture. I just wished I could have shown the slide which I prepared for that speech. There was no slide, but I made a kind of chart board where I wrote 4 letters in terms of equation. QE, quality education, is equal to EBUC, expected behavior under unexpected circumstances. Expected behavior. Behavior here means how you respond to the challenges of life, how you respond to any kind of stimulus around you. A person has hit you on the street. A person has taken your place where you are sitting. A person has torn your notebook, or something good or bad happened to you. Now, in reaction, in response, whatever you do, if it is up to the best expectation, irrespective of how others have behaved you unexpectedly, then you are really educated. So I was looking at inna fi dhafrati tara al-makarima in this poetry, taking the idea again, means enhancing or reinforcing the same concept, the idea of quality education in the contemporary world as well as from all the traditional educational philosophies. It depends that you in your life must be under all unexpected or expected circumstances, do what you are expected to. The best of the expectations to be fulfilled by you everywhere under any given set of circumstances as per the principles you have taught. Now, according to this, if you determine from today to prepare for the next phase of your life, so you are in one way the class of 2022, But at the same time, you belong to so many other things. You are class of Khalifa, as another sister school of Al-Dhafra has named. You are also class of Golden Jubilee of United Arab Emirates. You are class of the United Arab Emirates next 50 years centennial plan for 2071. You are a class of 10 principles for those 50 years, glorious years. So, and when I started looking at how many names we can give you, so I even found, I think, the most buzzing word across the globe since past 3 years was what? The word which was at the same time frightening, but also the greatest equalizer for everybody. No child or no elderly person, no head of the state or no ordinary citizen was left unaffected by that word. That is COVID. We may call it a class of COVID. I can say yes, but I have defined COVID for you. We can take COVID for another acronym for something very positive that will help you unleash a positively, constructively, and enriching disruptive revolution or pandemic in the world. We can take COVID, C, for creativity, compassion, critical thinking. Does it make sense? When you call yourself a class of COVID, you can say, yes, I am a class of COVID, but for me, COVID stands for creativity, compassion, and critical thinking. This will make a change in the world. This will help the world to get better. Then O stands for original. Inna Dhafrata Darul Abaqirati wal Kiram. They are originals. They are al-Abaqira. So O stands for original, open-minded like me. There is no here even to stop any creative ideas to enter or come out of my head. And organized. I am well organized. So O stands for, again, 3 positive values: originality, open-mindedness, and organization. Then V stands for visionary. This is a land of visions. Zayed's vision, Khalifa's vision, now Muhammad ibn Zayed's vision, 2030 and 2071, next 50 years vision. So you are visionary. You belong to a generation, a country, a place in the world where visions and dreams are grown, sown, and nurtured and materialized. Vibrant. You are energetic, vibrant. You are virtuous. All you do is virtuous. Then this is COVID, C-O-V. Come to I, innovative. I stands for innovative, independent, and inclusive. I belong to a country where innovation has a ministry, where innovation has a key word, where key concept, key idea, the key target for each and every entity in this country. I belong to a country which celebrates independence of every individual, person with disability or any ability. You are independent to achieve your dreams. You are inclusive. This is a place where all multicultural nationalities, 200 nationalities are included in a unified, in a harmonious unity. Then COVID. The last one is D. I am disciplined. I am dynamic. And I am a developing-minded person. All the time I think how to develop, how to ensure sustainable development of my environment, my own work, my own family, my own nation, and the humanity at large. So if you call yourself a class of COVID in that most positive and constructively disruptive sense, so you will find the challenges ahead and consider this day a day of commitment to be prepared. Like the slogan of Kun Musta'iddan, slogan of the Kashafa, the scouts, be prepared. This is the life requires you to be prepared all the time. Unless you do that, what I'm saying, if you take COVID in that sense, you can't differentiate. There is a difference between human beings and being human. I repeat, there is a huge difference between human being and being human. We are all human beings, but it is very difficult to be really human under all expected and unexpected circumstances. Here again, I refer to COVID. The COVID has unleashed the best of humanity as well as the worst of humanity. We have seen people who are running away even from their own relatives' dead body. At the same time, we have seen people, youth, volunteering to bury those dead bodies or to burn them in, I'm talking about India, hundreds of dead bodies were left unattended because of COVID. So here, COVID has unleashed the humanity as the best of humanity as well as the worst of humanity. And because of Dhafra, inna Dhafrata darul abaqirati wal kiram. So we expect you, everybody expects you to be the best of, to reflect the best of humanity, to practice the best qualities of humanity. So these are the few thoughts which just flooded and randomly I tried to collect and present to you. Again, I repeat the lines of Ahmad al-Razi that inna fi الظفرة ترى المكارم هنا تكلمت العقول بلغة الإبداع الظفرة دار العباقرة والكرام. Be al-abaqira, be al-kiram, and to be that you have to be as you are expected to under all expected and unexpected circumstances. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.